Hi, I'm Barry Upton. This is Gloria, and it's a brand new month. It's a brand new year. And Gloria from Pattaya Trader is here.
I am.
See what I did there?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Very poetic. I like it. I love it.
So the new Pattaya Trader for 2019, brand new.
Brand new.
All nice and shiny.
Shiny and glossy and new.
Yeah. So tell us the highlights. What's in it?
Okay, well,
let's go through it.
We love Hotel Denmark, and that's not a typo. That's how it's spelt in Danish.
Right.
So we've actually said
Denmark. Denmark. It's true.
It's true.
Denmark is spelt Denmark.
So that's something that we did a fantastic feature on last year, and then we've revisited them because they've developed what they're doing and they've made a bigger buffet space. They do a fantastic breakfast. If you haven't been there, 190 baht, all you can eat, and I can eat it.
I have been there. I've had the breakfast.
It's fab. It's fab, and it's got really great crispy bacon and
very nice
cheese, and it's really good. So we went back to see them and see how they've done. They've also got a Danish club there for Danish expats.
Right.
They meet once a month. All good.
I should go down there and sing a couple of Danish songs that I know in Danish. Yes, I'm surprised.
No, I'm very surprised. Okay, and then on to our regular favourites like Thai Garden Resort, who constantly do their buffets. They do a different buffet every day of the week, so you can go for Italian or barbecue, just check in with the trader, see which day. And then always we like to do something on charity, so that was something that TFI did recently. So that's a nice little feature on them. Sunny Online Travel. Now, I didn't realise that the guy there is called Mr. Sunny. So if your name is Sunny, you'd have to work and travel, wouldn't you, really?
Well, absolutely.
That's a given. You'd have to, if you're Mr. Sunny, you're going to have to be a travel guy. And I think he's been here about 40 years, really expert in everything you need to know about tours, flights, the whole thing. So we like Mr. Sunny.
Right, the films, the film review.
Film review. So we're doing, as you know, the small screen and the big screen, because obviously we try to highlight what's coming to the cinemas around town. But a lot of people do like their Netflix. They like to see what's on. And quite often on Facebook, you'll see people saying, oh, I've just finished watching this. Is there anything else coming up? So we try and highlight, things that are coming as
Special series.
Special series, little binge watching of box sets and so forth. So, that's what we do there. And we always do a recommended series. So it might be something like, I think this time it's The Wire. That's a real classic. But if anyone hasn't seen that, that's a recommended one.
Yeah, good stuff. And forthcoming events. This is really important.
Very important, very important. So we kick off
and I see Children's Day.
Yes.
I love Children's Day because I like acting like a child.
Well, there you go. So you can do that. Just the one day, though, Barry. Just the one day.
Some people would say no change there.
Just the one day. That's all you're allowed. And Teacher's Day, so you can act like a teacher as well. So it's all happening this month. Yeah. And Jerry Carlson in town doing his thing. There's also some great stuff going on in the children's theme at St Andrews. They do this annually, 1 day, 1 goal, great football event that they do, raise loads of money for charity.
And the violin and accordion duet, I'm going to that. Are you going?
I might well do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I had Gregory Barton in the other day, who's one of the organisers, and we were talking about it, and it sounds fabulous.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's another great Pattaya event.
It is, and they do a lot of these, Pattaya Classical Music. Yeah, got to keep in touch with them because they do lots of things going on. And then if you're going further into town, going to Bangkok, there is the Jazz Festival. So it's very musical.
So much going on.
Very musical. Okay, Armour Fashion, we like. Very beautiful suit there. Because, I tell you why I like Armour Fashion. If you see, there are loads of tailors around town. And some of the things in the window, not so good. So what I like about them, they put some really smart pieces, so it just looks a little nicer than the average tailor. Okay, St Andrews, again, lots of football, lots of success stories with their teams, so we featured them. Suresell, as you know, are regular contributors. And then we've talked about New Year's resolutions.
Now, have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Yes, I have.
Like what?
Well, it's the usual thing. It's the usual kind of eat less, get fit, go to the gym more often. Don't spend too much time with time wasters, that's the kind of thing.
Well, I made some New Year's resolutions, but they're not legally binding, all right? They're only suggestions, so if I happen to break them, right, please do not, think any worse of me.
And are you going to say what those New Year's
No.
resolutions are?
They've already been broken.
They lasted well. So, again, with the healthy eating, everyone does that. Get fit.
Yep. Start growing veggies.
Growing veggies.
Eat more veggies. That is a true. That's a good one.
It's a good one, isn't it? I know, and we should really do that,
Yeah.
and we don't, and we should. And then we always do a little update on what's happening with the hard work done by the Under the Roof Club, because the land is being prepared. The school.
These are great pictures.
Yeah, it's really coming on
It's
a
always
pace.
great when there's a charity event and they make a lot of money and you can see it in action.
Yes, I was very amazed. In fact, we gave them 2 pages because they sent us some photos, and I thought, well, fine, that's as much as they're going to be able to do. And then all of a sudden, no, they're all getting. As the police are getting in on the act, laying the foundations.
Yeah.
They've got them all. The border police getting involved
Yeah.
as well. So no, good luck to them.
Fabulous.
Excellent. And then we followed up on last month. We did a little piece about museums to visit when people were going back, perhaps to the UK or home.
Paris.
And these are basically a little roundup of the best 12 worldwide now.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Louvre?
I have. Don't. I know
What?
it's coming.
What?
I
What?
know it's coming. And Musée d'Orsay, which was number 1, is actually my favourite museum.
You see the Mona Lisa in the Louvre,
you can moan when you see the Mona Lisa.
She's only small.
Is she?
It's only a small painting.
And you have to pass very quickly. Yeah?
Well, no, you can linger, but you can't take pictures.
I don't know. When I went, they kind of shunted us on. There was a big queue, and they shunted us on. But that's a very beautiful article, if we do say so ourselves.
Yeah, it is. Very good. Very good. Very
and
nice.
It's quite interesting.
Very informative.
Very informative. And then also informative, celebrate at Nathan's with their 10 years in the business here in Pattaya. We like to see people who've been here a long time.
Yeah.
And this is where you should go shopping.
Where's this?
Basda, Barry.
Basda. Oh, Basda. Oh,
Basda should go to Basda,
it's like
surely.
Barry goes to Asda.
Yeah. So it
is, isn't it?
It's where you've got to go. Obviously, this is made for you.
Okay, where is it?
It's well, I always call this road Soi Wat Boon, which is,
Oh, yeah.
I think, the expat terminology
it.
for it.
I know
Yeah,
it.
because it's off Jomtien Second Road.
Yeah.
And it's great because they've got all your favourites there. They've got the cheese and the butter and the baked beans and the sauces, the pickles, and all those things that you miss from home.
Okay.
And for me, the Yorkshire tea bags, because I'm a big Yorkshire
Yeah,
tea
I can see what they've done because there's a shop just outside my
Yes.
village called Siamsbury's,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And they've gone Basda.
And who knows what's happening next? There's all kinds of possibilities. But Basda is where Barry should go, obviously.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there you go. ShineCon we do a little bit just to show you there's some places around town where you can actually start using cryptocurrency. So you can do that. And there's Retox and iRovers and all these people that are accepting that.
Okay.
And then we do a big sports review.
Sports preview 2019.
2019, just to say what's coming up and all the events that you should be looking
People love to know what's coming up.
They do. They do.
Fishing.
Fishing. There's a lot of fishermen here, and this is about a real piece about the different types of fishing you can do in Thailand.
Yeah.
Right further afield as well. Not just locally, but the big game fishing.
Yeah.
And with various things like the NFL coming up, the Super Bowl coming up as well. We're also featuring what you can see at iRovers, and we're following that every week with a schedule on our Facebook page.
Australian Tennis Open.
Australian Tennis Open. Yes, love the tennis.
Ocean Marina Yacht Club.
Yeah, they're regularly doing lots of different things as well. They've got their 2 main events, the regatta and the boat show, as we know.
Yeah.
But they also feature things like this is a feature on their disabled sailing where they've helped support somebody who wants to get out and join in with the
Sure.
sailing. So that's a very nice cause. We
Yeah.
thought we'd give them a bit of a feature there.
Yeah.
And then obviously golf, because there's a lot of golfers here.
Yes.
Yes, got to address lots of sporty people.
Yeah. Bangkok in 2019.
Yes.
What's new?
Oh, well, for me, the absolute highlight of this is Hemingway's are reopening, and I just love Hemingway's. Okay, so same Soi 11, but if you remember, they had this marvellous place which is like Hemingway's Havana villa, which you has lovely Bloody Marys.
I've got to be honest, I've never been there.
So
So I've got to go, yeah?
Well, you haven't. They're reopening further down Soi 11
Yeah.
because I think they had to sell up. The property went to be developed.
What's the Skywalk?
Well, that's kind of somewhere I won't be going. But if you've
Are
got
you scared of heights?
I'm not keen. I'm not keen. And also, it's got a glass floor, which I think is really kind of quite creepy. And if you can,
Well, these are popular in China and Japan. It's only...
And
a matter of time before it come here.
Well, you can get great views right across the city. So that's something for those people. But I'll be in Hemingway, so you can go up there, yeah? And then just a lot of things about the new malls, like the Icon Siam and the extensions to some of the BTS. So all these things that to look out for in Bangkok.
Excellent.
And then
we got... Well, it's a picture of me on the radio with a coffee, as we love our coffees, don't we?
Ah, yes, we do love it.
And a bit of DJ training.
Yes, I see
close
that.
and personal.
Up close and personal, just to make sure she's got the hang of it.
Well, she's got to press the right buttons.
Apparently so. And moving on.
Finally, on this section, you've got Theresa May.
We have, because,
doing that dance again. You're obsessed with it, aren't you?
Yeah. She just couldn't get the beat at all on a single... But the Brexit thing, what we've tried to do is talk about it and how it affects people locally and just... Well, basically what a pain it all is, but there's a nice article there just about how it's going to affect people here and what to look out for. So I think that's interesting reading. Okay, so now where can we get this Pattaya Trader? Whereabouts is it going to be displayed? Yes, I always point everyone in the direction of the supermarkets because we do have over 120 outlets around town. But if you're really wanting to go and see a drop every day, then go to Villa Market, Foodland, Friendship and Food Mart. There you go. It's the Pattaya Trader.